Okay, folks, today I'm going to demonstrate how to make a coffee frappe with the Ninja new machine that I've got. Anyway, I'm just thinking now what I'm trying to think. What I made the mixture up. It's 350 grams of boiling water with 4 heaped teaspoonfuls of granulated coffee. And then I put 350 mils of milk, 1 tablespoon of cream, 2 teaspoonfuls of vanilla, and 2 tablespoonfuls of what's the name? Sorry, I've just been in the fridge. 2 tablespoonfuls of maple syrup and 60 grams of sugar, raw sugar, because apparently you have to have sugar in for it to slush. Right, now I'm going to put the mixture in. Give it a good stir first. I don't know whether I like this. I've never had one. I've never fancied one, even when we've been out. Beryl likes it, and my son likes it, but I've never had it. So there we go. There's that's cups. What is it in mils? 700, round about just shy of 750 mils. And you just pour it in there like that. But you've got to dissolve the sugar. This is my second attempt. I did some raspberry slushy yesterday and it was absolutely delicious, even though it was a very cold day. Now, switch on at the back. Now, I've got to do the third one down, the frappe. Right, should take about 20 minutes, some say 40 minutes, depending on how much you put in there. Now, you can go as high as just under 2 litres, but you can't go any lower than 475. So I don't want to fill it because we'll not drink all that. But I can leave that going then once it's set, once it's done. I can leave that going then for up to 12 hours. So you've got a fair good time to drink it in, especially in the summertime. I don't think it'll last an hour. So I'll bring you back in a bit. I've just done some drum practice just to keep my hand in. I do it regularly. I enjoy it too. I can draw the curtain so I can see Beryl, and she was asleep all the way through it. I didn't know I sent people to sleep. People used to say, "You hit too hard, you're too loud." Yeah, right. If you think I'm too loud, you're too old. Sorry about that, folks. Anyway, I'll bring you back in a bit. This is going to be a short video. Just see how this works. Some of you might even want to buy one. They are affordable now. Some of them are $2,500. This was $3.99. There was $100 off. There you go. And what happens? This drum here this metal drum is the freezing part. The liquid goes over the top, freezes, and this worm scrapes it off. And the principle is very simple when you think about it. Why didn't I think of that? Oh, my old mate Jim. How come Jim never thought of that? We'd have made a lot of money, Jim. Alright, I'll bring you back in a bit. Well, it's thickening up, and it's been 18 minutes. But it can go as high as 40. It depends how high you've got the. I've only got it on low freezer. I've got it on number 2. You can go right up to the top down there. So you do it too cold, you can't get it out. It freezes up inside. So you've got to be careful. I mean, it works. There's no doubt about it. It works. So that's it. I'll bring you back in a bit. Okay, it's just about done, folks. Well, I'm hoping it's just about done. I'm going to try it, see how good it is. See how good it comes out. Here goes. Perfect. Perfect. This is barrels. Put some chocolate on. And we'll put some caramel topping on. She's going to love this. I'm going to try one. Oh, missed. How about that then? I didn't expect that. I haven't used one of them for a long time. I can't give her too much because she probably won't eat all that. But I'm not worried. Right, I'll go and give her that, and then I'll come back and do mine. Okie dokie, see you in a bit. Well, she's drinking it with a bit of help, so I'm going to do mine now, and I'll take it in there with her. That's just enough for 2. That's why I was careful how much I put in there. I didn't want to put too much in there. They hold a fair bit, these glasses. That's just about empty. I'm going to have a bit of a taste now of that. Didn't quite, I could have filled it, but there's not much left in there now. That's not bad. It's sweet and yet you get the bitterness of the coffee. Mm. Now, let's have a sugar spike. I got to admit, I wasn't expecting this to be as nice as this. It's a lovely texture. I've got some orange juice I'm going tomorrow. I'm thinking of doing some orange juice. Wow, it's cold. Brain freeze. Nothing new there. Here's to you, Tracy. That's what you're missing out on, mate. Go and order it again. Wow. Time for the straw. Holy cow. That's a brain freeze, that is. There's a feature on there. There's a rinse feature. You just fill it up to the top line, 1.8 litres, and you keep it going on the rinse cycle, and within 20 seconds it's washed out. You just take it to pieces and rinse it out again, the parts that come away, and dry it off and you're ready to go again. It's easy. I followed a recipe with that, and at first I thought we're not going to use all that, but we've used it. Oh, wrong way again, Dan. Wrong way again. See, it's nearly empty. Just a little few dregs in there. See if we can get any more out. Oh yeah. Not much. Anyway, folks, that's all for now. Hope you enjoyed the little demonstration. Not bad, considering I've never had one. I've heard of them, and the family's had them. I've never had one. Never fancied one. But don't know whether I'll buy one while I'm out, but I'll certainly make one again. I used instant coffee. I used granule instant coffee. But you can use any coffee you like, you know. It said 1 tablespoon of thick cream. Next time I'm going to put 2 in. I just like it a little bit thicker. I mean, I could turn up the freezer part, but I want it to go to ice, you know. But I'd like it a bit thicker. And apparently that's how you can do it, is adding more cream. And I don't want to add any more sugar. I don't want it any sweeter than that. It's the coffee counteracts the sweetness, so that's why I'm enjoying it. Because if it was just the sweet, I wouldn't. I'd have left it. I wouldn't have finished it. That would be fantastic on a very hot day. That'll quench your thirst. I'm pretty sure it will, rather than a hot coffee. Anyway, folks, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, share the video, comment, let me know. Have you ever had a coffee frappe? They do a coffee and chocolate one too. You can do 50-50 chocolate, and we might indulge in one of them next time. Melt the chocolate. Although I don't want to put block chocolate in there, it might set too solid. I'll have to check out what sort of chocolate they use. It's all gone there. That was worth the effort. Well, it wasn't an effort really. I mixed the stuff up this morning while I was making a coffee for Beryl and I, and just let it cool down. You've got to dissolve the sugar. Okie dokie. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, consider subscribing. It does help to grow the channel for me. I'd really appreciate that. And in the meantime, take care, look after one another, have a great day, have a great week coming up, and I'll see you in the next one. Ta-ra! Ta-ra for now.